Hey, what's up guys? Just when you thought that the Turtles couldn't get any worse, it did. Let's dive into this review of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes, this one. Let's just get this over and done with. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came out on July 29th, 2014 in Mexico City and on August 8th, 2014 in the United States. Finally, a movie that came out somewhere that it is a country. For once, the internet has finally decided to put this movie out somewhere that is an actual country, not a place or city anywhere in the United States. They did something right this time. This movie is actually a reboot to the original film from 1990 that I have reviewed before. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend it. Now the plot. 4 mutated turtles rise from the sewers to join forces with fearless April O'Neil to save New York City from the Shredder and his evil minions. Sounds basic, right? Well, you'd be dead wrong. Let's start with the cast, beginning with the human characters this time. We'll save the Turtles and Splinter for last. First we got April O'Neil, portrayed by Megan Fox. Okay, Megan Fox is kinda hot, but did she really bring anything to the table? Maybe with a dose of eye candy for some viewers? We got Vernon, portrayed by Will Arnett. Finally, we got Vernon in this movie. We all know that in the original cartoon, Vernon works with April O'Neil in Channel 6 News as a cowardly cameraman. Do you guys remember the old cartoon, Courage the Cowardly Dog? I would call this guy Vernon the Vigilant. Get it? Because vigilant is a synonym for scared. No? You didn't like that? We got Baxter Stockman, portrayed by K. Todd Freeman, who is unfortunately briefly seen in flashbacks. Shame on you, Michael Bay. Shame on you. And finally, the Shredder, portrayed by Tohiro Masamune. He looks like someone who did a terrible cosplay of Lord Zed. Can we get a refund on that design, please? I bet even one of the Foot Clans is like, Shredder, can we just dial down the blade just a little bit? We can't even high-five you without bleeding. It's also like he had a date with the blender and said, hey, let's go mix up some blades with my costume. Hey, where you going? Now, I don't want to list all the cast in this review because I don't want this to be long and boring for you. So let's just move on with the Turtles themselves. Just look at them! What the hell happened? They look like if 4 aliens drank an entire gallon of gamma radiation and transformed into the worst version of the Incredible Hulk. Leonardo, more like Leonardo Nope. Donatello, more like Donatello, oh no they didn't. Raphael, more like Crap-Fael? I don't know where that joke was going. And last, we got Splinter. I'm not even gonna ask this time. He looks like Rufus's great-great-grandfather who got reincarnated and came back as a CGI rat sensei. The plot is more basic than the dialogue. I swear, Michael Bay and his crew got piece of grease all over the script and the result was a mess. It's like watching a car wash happening in slow motion. And let's not forget the fight scenes. It's like the higher trained ninjas and they go something like, okay, pretend that you never held a weapon before and just flail around. Yes, sir. sorry, sir. But here's the worst part. There's this scene where Splinter finds a ninjutsu book and they have to learn all these moves on their own. What were they thinking? Also, is it just me or the turtles suddenly lose their sense of humor in this movie? All in all, this movie sucks. This movie should not have been rebooted in the first place. The turtles in their CGI form is a terrible idea, and Splinter is barely in this movie and thought, maybe it would be best if I retire as your sensei. So I thought for this review, I get a new rating. So, on a scale of Cowabunga to Total Snorefest, I'm giving this film a resounding shredded pizza. Meaning, it's a disaster. Thank Michael Bay for ruining this movie for us kids. Thanks, Michael Bay. Thanks, Michael Bay. And I want to thank you all for watching me rant on how much I dislike this reboot. If you enjoyed this review, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on all notifications so you won't miss out on what I'm gonna post next. Also share the video for me. It's awesome to see more and more people watch my stuff. So that leads me to one last Ninja Turtles movie for me to review, and then I'll go see Mutant Mayhem. I have a question for you guys. How do you feel about reboots or remakes? I know people have their own opinions on them, but I want to hear yours. Also, which of the Ninja Turtles movies I have reviewed that you'd rather watch? Leave them in the comments below. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys later. Can someone give me a life-size pizza to cheer me up after this disaster I just went through? This movie should not be rebooted in the first place.